just jump onto this a second. See if anyone. Yeah. I'm just putting my chat up. There we go. Okay, there we go. Don't know whether or not people can hear me. No point in putting it on mine though, because I don't want it. Don't want it coming back and everything, so I don't want feedback. So do let me know if you can hear me, if you want to talk and stuff. Do say hello. I'd really appreciate it. This is just a live. I need to finish doing the bracelet that I did. Hi Darren. Hi. Glad I got someone here. Hope you can hear me okay. So it's just a quick, it might not be quick, I don't know, but a bit of a live. Good. So tomorrow, for those of you that don't know, I am going into weight loss surgery tomorrow, and I have been doing a pre-weight loss diet for the past 4 to 5 weeks. I've currently lost, I would reckon, about 20 pounds, I believe. I've gone down from 20.10 roughly last time, 9 or 10 last time I went to see the nurse, to 19.3 as of yesterday morning. Right, so that's what I currently weigh. Tomorrow is surgery day, so tomorrow I will be, it still doesn't look right, I will be having the gastric sleeve, which will help me to slim down even more. It's something I've been working toward, well, don't know if working towards is the right words, but it's something I've been trying to get sorted for the last 3 years, since 2019. It'll hopefully help me to live better. Thank you, Darren. So yeah, it'll hopefully help me to live better and potentially have a child. I know there's no guarantees, but hopefully it'll help with all of that. And we just see what happens, basically. So yeah, and then I'm so then for the next, I don't know exactly what's going to happen from tomorrow. I know that I'm having the gastric sleeve done, but I don't know everything. Morning, Clay. Morning. Cheeky Darren. Yeah, I suppose that is something I can look into, is adopting eventually, but I don't know at the moment. I haven't given up hope as of yet of having one of my own. But never say never. So yeah, I don't know exactly what will happen. I know that I should be stopping in the hospital for at least one night. And that I've got to be in for 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. I can't have any food tonight. Hi Kelly. I can't have any food tonight from 2 a.m. and I can't have any water from 6 a.m. in the morning. Right, that's what I know at the moment for certain. Okay. So then I should at some point tomorrow get to see the all the different members of the team that should be working with me again. The one as I'm hoping to see the most is the dietitian, because she can hopefully tell me what I need to be doing whilst my stomach's recovering. It will be a case of, I believe, for a few weeks of having liquid, so just water, just milk, maybe some protein shakes, I don't know. That's just water in there. So that'll be for a few weeks, and then for a couple of weeks after that, I think it might be what they call pureed food. So that will be yogurt, maybe mashed potato, a bit more liquidy than normal mashed potato, but yeah, pureed softer foods, and then it might be a bit more solid, and then proper food again. So it's probably going to take me a good 6 weeks, maybe more, to recover until I'm eating properly again. I really don't know. I'm going to be asking them when it will be safe for me to start going out and about after the first couple of days, you know, just going across the garden. That's a community group across the way that I can go to and do crafts, and we do a lot of different crafts, and then I go to a games group as well where we play different mental games. So every game is challenging. They're all different games, and you really have to think. They really use your mind, and they're just two of the activities that I do in order to get out and about. And so yeah, I'll be asking when it's okay for me to go out and stuff. When it might be okay to start going back to theme parks and so on with my husband, and when it may be okay to start going on some of the roller coasters, and whether I'm better off doing roller coasters that have got over the head, over the shoulder bars, or lap bars first, that kind of thing, because I really don't know at the moment. They may not be able to tell me, but I can at least ask the questions, you know. I think somewhere in my notes it says if I could drive, which I don't, but it does say something about not driving for 6 weeks. So yeah, that'd be great. That'd be absolutely great, Darren. Meet up and get back on a few coasters and stuff. Definitely. I definitely want to try, and like I said, I need to go. I've managed to do 13 once this year, yeah, before all of this. So I need to try and do that again. Yeah, I know you, Darren. Sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I thought I was saying Darren. And yeah, so I've been on 13 once. The little drop and the backwards moment. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the little drop in the backwards section didn't actually bother me. The rest of the coaster, I was screaming somewhat and a bit nervous of the lift hill. So I think actually if I can do it a couple more times, I'll be better off. I'll definitely be better off. Yeah. Yeah, I've only done it once, so I need to do it more often. The last time I tried to do Rita, I had a little bit of a bad experience for me. I mean, I got on, I did get on, and I did it, but I left my seat, the height I got on my seat when we went over the little bumps was too much for me. It just felt quite weird. It made me feel uncomfortable. So the air time, as everybody calls it, and everybody wants so much more of, I prefer not to have. So yeah, I've got to try and do Rita again at some point, if I can get my nerves and everything. And then once I've lost hopefully a bit more from around my legs, depending, my goal would be to try and get on Wicker Man. I've attempted to go on Wicker Man twice over the last couple of years, and each time I've had to come off because the restraint would not fit down properly on my stomach, and my legs were really uncomfortable with the way the seats are molded. For some, I don't get it. The seats aren't as large on Wicker Man. They appear to not be as large on Wicker Man as they are on 13. Around your hips, your bum, your thighs, that kind of place. So yeah. So yeah, so depending, hopefully I will do Wicker Man at some point. I mean, it's not a large coaster, it's a so-called family thrill coaster. So that's another goal, as I want to try and get on. I do want to try and get on more of the family thrill coasters. That's my personal goal, is to try and get on those kind of coasters. Maybe eventually when I've had enough, when I've got enough, what's the word, confidence, I might be able to get back onto Nemesis and maybe go on to Air for the first time. I've never done Air, but I am intrigued by it, so I would like to try and do Air at some point. Do excuse me a moment. 1, 2, yeah, 4 times I think it's meant to be. It's pretty tame. I'm not saying that it's not tame, it's just when I look at it, the lift hill, the height of the lift hill, I know it's probably no more higher than Nemesis, and I did manage to do Nemesis in, well, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I managed to do Nemesis. I don't think I was quite as scared at the time, and I had loads of people with me as well. The same way I ended up on Shockwave, because I had loads of people with me and it was the first coaster as everybody ran to. Exactly the same thing happened with Nemesis. Yeah, that'd be great. So yeah, eventually I'll get there, I know. Just see what happens and stuff. And hopefully the plan over the next year is to save. Obviously I'm going to be doing more crafts and stuff. I'm going to try and do more lives. I'm just going to find out what time's best, but at least I've got a few people here at the moment. And then we are hopefully going to save and hopefully go on a cruise next year. hopefully between May and maybe September. If it has to be a little bit later, it has to be a little bit later. Instagram lives, right? I'll have to see if I can figure that out. That's not something as I've tried as of yet, but it's something I'll have to see if I can figure out. So yeah, hopefully I can do some more lives and stuff and get things going. And as I was saying, we're hoping, me and David are both hoping, as we'll be able to go on a cruise next year. And then sorry, I'm just looking at something. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a bracelet. Also looking at starting a YouTube chat. Oh, a chat show. Right, okay, that could be fun. That could be fun, going in and chatting and stuff. Yeah. I have gone on and chatted a little bit with Clay sometimes, and her and Paul, another friend, Paul Blogs, when they do their joint lives and stuff, but it always differs. It very much depends. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, and then sorry. So yeah, we're hoping to go on a cruise. Maybe do some other things as well next year, but the main thing next year is it will be our 10th wedding anniversary. It will also be my 40th, yes I know, 40, the big 40, birthday in May next year. Yeah, I know. I know. So we are hoping to be able to combine the 10-year anniversary and my 40th birthday, and like I said, hopefully go on a cruise. It'll be our first cruise. If we go on, I'm hoping as we can afford to go on one of the cruises from Southampton that'll take us to a couple of different ports in Europe, in northern Western Europe. And if we manage to do that, that will also be my very first time, as I'll have actually gone properly abroad as well. Now, I mean, I do have a passport, but I've never used it. We'll have to get that re-signed and everything. So yeah, I do have a passport, but like I say, I've never used it. And then yeah. Morning Travel Walks TV, morning. So yeah, I have a passport, but I've never actually used it to go abroad, and it will be very interesting and exciting to go abroad, especially if we do manage to go on the one that I want to go on, which I believe means that we'll be visiting about 3 or 4 different ports, so 3 or 4 different places from Southampton, which will be really, really good. And it'll just make things so much more interesting. David's good. He's at work today. It's a Wednesday, so he's normally at work, but he's been working different hours because he's got to have some time off to help me tomorrow and Friday, and then of course on Saturday as well before he goes back to work on Sunday. So yeah, he's going to have a couple of days off, in order to, so he can look after me for the next couple of days. Where's that? Oh, there it is. There's the big one. So then, what was I saying? So yeah, that's what I'm hoping we'll be able to do, is to go abroad and go on one of these cruises. I mean, if we have enough money, then hopefully we'll do more than just the cruise. We might go. We may go on holiday to another country, maybe Ireland or somewhere. David managed to go to Tato Park this year, couple of months ago now, and I've been looking at the stuff that he got then, and I'm thinking it would be nice if I can go as well at some point. So if we can afford to, on top of the cruise, maybe we'll go across to Dublin, stay a couple of nights and go and visit the parks together. And I think apart from the big woody that's there, I think I will be okay going on most of the other ones. Most of the 3 other coasters that are there. And then of course the other plan as well is to sorry, I'm just right. Yeah, so we might go to other parks as well and stuff. It just depends on what money we've got. I will do travel. I will do. We need to get back to Portons at some point. I still need to do the other 3 coasters that are there, because I didn't manage to do them last time I went. Oh, dropped a bead. I'll find it in a moment. So the coasters I didn't do last time was I didn't manage to get on the Storm Chaser, and I didn't get on Raptor Attack. Raptor Attack? Or Velociraptor, sorry. I didn't get on either of those 2 coasters. And Farmyard Flyer wasn't there at the time, so I didn't do that. Was there another coaster that I missed? Oh yeah, and I didn't do Cobra. I wasn't able to get on Cobra at the time. I wasn't feeling very well, and I must say, out of the coasters that I did do, they were quite surprising, the coasters that I did manage to do. Let me just see if I can see where that bead went. So this is what I've got so far for the bracelet. Okay. Do continue to chat and say hi. I've only got 1 person in at the moment, so some people are gone. But do keep on chatting, please. Connect with each other if you wish to. I don't mind you doing that, obviously. I just don't drop links at the moment. So yeah, that's basically what's happening at the moment. Is I have my operation tomorrow. I should be out on Friday, all being well. I'll probably do another little live either probably on Monday, next Monday, depending. So next Monday morning, because I've had a few people come in this morning, which is nice. So yeah, I'll probably do another little live on Monday to let you know how I've got on, It could be sooner depending, but probably Monday at the latest. Let you know how I've got on, let you know how I'm feeling and stuff, if I'm in pain, how I'm doing on the new diet, as I'll have to be having for a little while, that kind of thing. And yeah, and then yeah, so I'll go and try Instagram as well, because Instagram might be good with my crafts. So yes, essentially that's what I've got to do. I'm probably going to need, hang on a moment, no, that's okay. Take it this way this time. So yeah, basically just that's just what's happening really. Like I say, I will be I will try and do a live on Monday, if not before, to let everyone know how I've got on. And yeah, so this is how it's coming along, this bracelet that I'm doing. Okay, so this is all from a kit that I got at the craft show in Birmingham several months ago now, 4 or 5 months ago. Anyways, and so that's what I'm doing. At the moment, because I'm getting ready for my operation tomorrow, I have to isolate, so I haven't been out since Monday. And yeah, everyone's gone now by the looks of it. So, thank you everyone that's come in. I do appreciate people coming in. Do chat, like if you can, sub if you're not already. I do appreciate it. I could do a game a bit later, maybe. Try and see how the PlayStation will behave. So I could do that. We'll see, basically. And yeah. So I'm just going to keep going until I've finished this. It's another bead gone. Yeah, I just appreciate everyone being here, really. And I appreciate people's support and all the rest. I definitely appreciate that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. 1, 2. Couple more to do. yeah, basically I just appreciate everyone coming in, saying hello, giving me a chat, giving me a like if possible. Yeah. Might actually be enough without having to retrieve the two that I lost. So yeah. Really appreciate people just coming in and chatting. Like I said, I'm just doing this bracelet. Right, nearly done. Nearly done. I'm just going to find the other one that went missing. I dropped. So, do excuse me just a second. Sorry, I've just got a little dizzy as well standing up. Right. There's the one bead. Now I know that I heard the second bead hit the floor and roll somewhere. Ah, there it is. See, I knew as I'd heard it. Okay. See, I knew I'd heard it. Hang on a moment. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. So where's this extra bead coming from? Because 32 is what I have. Okay. Just to be slightly annoying. So that's it at the moment. Okay, so now I need to put this aside and make the extender chain, which it says take the jump ring, no, that's not the jump ring, no, that's not the jump ring, this is the jump ring, this little thing. That's it. Okay, so I've got to split it. And I do that quite easily. I'm just gently holding it and pulling it apart. Putting it back together, that's a little tricky. Okay, and it says the extended chain. So that's the chain. So I'm going to put one end on, like so. Okay, I'll open it a bit wider. Hi, babe. Hello. You working hard, are you? I'm glad that people are still here. Come on. This is the bit where it's a bit tricky. I don't want to pull it too much. And for that to happen. Do excuse me if I'm a little quiet at the moment, it's just because I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. I think I need to get my other pliers out. Right. should hopefully be wide enough. To reverse. And then to close. So I'm just trying to close the jump ring now. Yes, we've watched your blog yesterday, Darren. The one from Towers. This is what I can do with this order for. There. That'll have to do. So that's that one done. Right, so I'm going to need to find a bead because there isn't actually an extra bead in the kit. Have I got a bead that matches? That's the question. I got a bead. Let's have a look. Knock all of me paints and glitter over. It's not good, is it? Knocking everything over. And there'll be glitter to clean up later. Let's just see. It's a slightly different colour, but I reckon that bead would go. It's a bit of a different colour, but it should go. There should have been 33 beads in the kit, obviously, and there's actually only 32. So I don't know why they made that mistake, but they did. Put them beads back. Luckily I've got plenty of beads anyways. So luckily about that. So that's that bead. Okay. So then what it wants me to do, I'm glad you had a good laugh, Darren. I'm really glad.
Really glad as you had a good laugh at the time and everything. Alright. I know what it wants me to do. It wants me to paint butter. Well, that's no good. It's no good if the bead falls off, is it? Let's see when I've just bent it. Right, let's try that. Nope, it's going to fall off. Right, I know what I need to do. I know precisely what I need to do. Because they haven't given me enough beads. I need to put a smaller bead on and then the larger bead. That'll stop the bigger bead from falling off. Because obviously the hole in the bigger bead is bigger than the hole in these beads. I'm real glad as you had a good time on Saturday, Darren. Real glad. Because there wasn't an extra bead for the instructions, I've got to use a couple of different beads and do it, put my own flair on it. So that'll do it instead. Now what I do is I cut the excess of the wire off. And then I twist it round.
we go. So that shouldn't be able to come off now, it can't. See? Oh. Sorry, I've just noticed something. You weren't telling me as I needed to do that. I just need to straighten it a second whilst I pop in. This other spacer, and I'm going to have to remove a chain because one is broke. One of the spacers is broke, so I'm going to have to remove that one. That's two as I've had off it that were broke. It's not broke, it's just that it's been opened. I'll come back here. All fingers and thumbs. Very easily done. There we go. There we go, that's the dangly bit on the chain. Sorry if it keeps waving a bit. That's it. It's not going to go anywhere. Hooray. So, now that that bit's done, right, and so now that that bit's done, I need to thread 3 more beads with the silver beads onto each of these 3 wires. Two wires, I should say. Okay, 1, 2, 3 on that side, and 3 on this side. It did look like you had a good time, actually, to be fair, on Saturday. It really did. So maybe, no, I don't think I'll be better by the 30th, actually, for all the walking round towers. But maybe September we'll be able to go. Yeah, hopefully in September we'll be able to go again. Definitely want to try and hope to go for the Halloween event, end of September, beginning of October. at some point. Obviously I can't go the end weekend in October because sadly my pass isn't valid for then, but definitely want to go. Right, so I'm just trying to right, so leave a little bit of a gap. And what I'm doing is putting this through here. Right, so what I'm doing is this. So I've put this on. Now what I'm going to do is thread them both back through the little jump ring like so, and pull it. I'm only being able to pull the one at the moment. There we go. I managed to go lopsided, 1 second. This is going to be tricky. Okay, I think I'll finish that off on camera. I'll finish that off camera, but it's almost done. Just a case of putting it back up. Alright, so yeah, I've caught you all up on everything. I'm going to do another live on Monday, hopefully, if I'm feeling okay and everything after my operation. And yeah, just see how everything goes, and I'll speak to you all later. So bye.